to the New Mexico Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the James Madison Dukes. 40 years of college football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jackson Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Dukes offense will get first crack at it here. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The give to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Oklahoma State's offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The give to the back. He breaks the tackle.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all...
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the ground. He's got it again.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football. You can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Rides to back and leaves it. The discard, and he's running free. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Pollard. Quick completion on the out route. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark him right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
To the ground with the back.
I should have thought the triangle.
He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
The Dukes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, you've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Penn.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. They'll go to the fullback. Runs through the tackle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Fires complete on the crosser. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to...
Touchdown, Cowboy! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Pollard. Quickly complete. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. The quick out. And he'll be brought down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
Why would you sit there? Oh my God, this nigga, man.
What a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Pulls and fires complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You throw the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's complete on the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fang and make tackles?
Bro, what the fuck?
And they can't make the connection.
What are you niggas doing?
Flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Pollard. Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget,
oh my God.
Pick up 2nd, 3rd and 5. It is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right.
Oh my God.
It's incomplete in this defense. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Delivers the stiff arm. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
It's complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the 1st half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack.
Turning it on. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison. A great catch and run for 6. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. And the Dukes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got rid of him, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen.
Nigga, hold the block. God damn, man.
Playmaker on the ground.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Pollock. Grabbed over the middle, it's Penny. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Hand off from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a...
You niggas is getting y'all ass kicked.
Need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. And he motors in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, get that passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Finds the tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Looking downfield on first down.
Nigga, you didn't jump, Miller.
His eye off of it at the last minute. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? DBs will try to keep everything in front. Going to swing it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Lopez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these 2 programs together, given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit...
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
He wants to throw it again. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Finds his man. It's Pope. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. It's good. And we've got a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter. After that latest answer ties things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Power football with the run. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tight.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got it. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Dukes have their offense in high gear. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Pollock. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man in the middle. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down, 1 for 2 so far today. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll start this drive going to the air. good timing on the quick out. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. Big catch and run on that one.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Back to throw, it's Pollard. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Trying to ball his way in. Touchdown, James Madison. And that one will put him up here in the second half. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he'll just take a knee and... A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Going right to work up top. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quickly complete. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Looking to pass. It's Pollard. Firing to the right, complete. Brings into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Wants to throw again. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Pollard. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Dukes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is was a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Zings it complete to the right. Still running at the 40. Lots of room to run. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
The Dukes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on second and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. On the ground. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to take.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got the open field, he rolled out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. At their own 48. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I know you can play these. attacking situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Caught in the backfield, it's Penny. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Dukes are rolling down the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the easy completion. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Absolutely center cut. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish.